this series. Shifts low. Opening tip controlled by the Golden State Warriors. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Ah, rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Warriors have the basketball. To Durant. That is great vision to set it up. Easy path to the rim. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Here comes the screen.
Nice try, Curry. Nice try.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Trying to cash in. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you're taking medicine and you call it a day.
Durant across the timeline. Down 4. To Curry. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces
in real life, my Bulls just
still stay
got
aggressive.
a victory.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Curry has it.
Wendell Carter is having a decent season so far. But he's playing great for me.
To Thompson. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
What?
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2.
I did not pass it.
Levine. To Wendell Carter. Steph Curry. Huge block. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by
I
Curry.
couldn't just go up and dunk it.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. And Draymond Green throws it down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Curry to Green. Here comes the screen. Goes to the right side.
The guy with the ball.
Durant. They work it down to Cousins. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that phenomenal.
Put some work in.
It's Curry controlling the offense.
Oh, he got me.
Ah, Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'm telling you right now,
That's
with
all right,
moves
Curry.
like that,
Right back.
scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Gotcha.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
With some touch from the former Spartan.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line.
No.
Livingston.
There we go. Good defense.
Lays it up and in.
All right,
Strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Warriors basketball. Durant, defended by the former
They
Hoya.
took Curry out because I was destroying him.
Takes stock of the floor.
Hey, go ahead, pass me the ball. I dare you.
Probing the defense. Durant to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Down low, Boogie. And throws it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player
Second time
running
he got
back
it
on
done
defense after a dunk like
on the
that
last
holds the inside
couple
of his
seconds.
forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Okay.
Yes, Klay Thompson missed his first.
Okay, we're
That
gonna
one
have to
goes.
adjust.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Wendell Carter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5. Here comes the screen. Thompson to Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Thompson to Durant.
Make him take a shot. He doesn't
Missed
want to
it.
take.
He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Now we're going to start taking over. No switch your game plan always works.
Durant with the basketball up top. Right now, down 7. Green. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Good defense.
Marking it.
Back out and back out. Okay.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Durant to Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Has a chance. A shot. No good by Green. To Levine. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Off the mark at the line. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Possession lies with Golden State. Knocked loose.
That one up.
Livingston to Thompson.
Trouble. Ain't going nowhere.
Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 4. Good start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Wendell Carter. And the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a dozen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Durant. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Good. Off a spin.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Thompson to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring now, the rookie here tonight.
To Thompson. Livingston to Thompson. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
That's out of bounds off a goal.
Why'd you have to step out of bounds, teammate?
Golden State at the controls. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. Yes, Klay Thompson looking good. 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Durant over to the right side. To Durant. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Durant to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Lopez. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Livingston knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Lopez. Back to shoot for the Bulls. From the outside, no good. Durant. That is no good. Very curious shot selection right there.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Curry. Steph Curry. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. Tight space with the crossover just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's the end of one here in game number 3. And we're back at Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. And Durant to Curry. Not that time. To Porter. He gets it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Really?
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Thompson to Shaun Livingston. The pass set it all up.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Flushes it home.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
It's Golden State basketball. Durant to Curry. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. To Porter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed the foul shot. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
If you're a fan, you and the want. Kevin Durant with the rock. Has a look. Kevin Durant. 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Terrific vision. Cruises inside for 2.
And not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Thompson won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Curry into the front court. Down a bundle. To Durant. Thompson to Durant.
Good defense.
To Chris Dunn. And the basket good at the rim.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Thompson to Shaun Livingston. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And finishes strong.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Rebound, pulled in by Cousins.
That should win.
To Curry. Cousins to Thompson.
Come on.
5 to shoot for Golden State. Stephen Curry with a look. To Wendell Carter. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play.
How you doing, Jay?
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Wendell Carter. And counted at the rim.
That went pretty well.
The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Goes to the left side. Porter buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
No, Scooter, we haven't really run into too many Savinis lately. And when we do, they normally just quit.
Nothing going here on that drive. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to
It's
send
been
to
hard
the
to
line.
find a Savini lately. Maybe they all
Klay
quit.
Thompson, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
Maybe they stopped playing the game.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the
Frankie,
rim at will,
what's up,
probably
man?
because
I
we're
appreciate
watching
you stopping
Matador
by.
defense. They probably want to
How you
get in
doing
the way
today?
of your
How's the
defender
fan?
if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Oh, yeah, Scooter, no doubt. No doubt.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Go to the basket, go to the basket. All right, we're going to wait that long. All right, back up.
To Wendell Carter. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball.
Oh, yeah,
and there's nothing
Scooter.
more beautiful than rewarding your teammates with a
know.
nice pass and letting
You've
them
been
finish
doing very
for 2 or 3
well,
points.
killing those Jasons.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Throws it down.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Warriors have the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This is for all the marbles. This is for the championship.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jason
Yeah,
Rose for
4.8,
EA
Jason.
Sports
It's so
halftime report.
slow. but he's good.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
All right, second half time. Let's go. We gotta finish these Warriors off.
Has a chance.
Come on, make
Add
sure.
2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson.
There we go.
Can't
Made that
miss
shot hard
those.
for him. That's what I'm talking about.
To Porter.
Take it all the way, boy.
He throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Thompson to Durant. Kevin Durant now 4
Should
for
have had
9.
that block.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Got him.
Stuffs
Got
it
him.
down with authority.
I know there's that
All
old
right,
saying that
Squid,
says
take it
one
easy,
man
man.
can't
Have
beat
a
five,
great
but we're
day.
watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Klay Thompson up against
Trying to set
Porter.
up in the post.
To Curry.
Yeah, what you gonna do, Curry? There's Curry. One-on-one.
To Thompson. Down for Curry.
Get that out
that
of
one
here.
to the
That's
third
what I'm
row.
talking about.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Yeah, ain't no Chef Curry today.
To Wendell Carter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Off the mark on his free throw.
All right, back on defense.
Deep
There
two
we
there.
go.
Won't go.
And back on offense.
To Markkinen.
All the way.
Green on green.
My
Swats
goodness, what a
it.
block.
That's why a rim protector is a
That was-
necessity in this game.
To Thompson. Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's
Curry
not going to be
shooters
pretty when
wide
they
open.
watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. It's Chicago ball. To Zach
There we go.
Levine. Zach Levine doing what he does best.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with
Might
just
as well
attacking
get
the
that
rim.
trophy
You
ready.
have to continue to expand your
Shine
game
on, get it
and really
ready.
give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Thompson to Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant to Thompson.
Keep my eye on
Warriors with 4 to
everything.
shoot. Steph lets loose. That's no good. To Porter.
All right, pass it back, pass it back. All right, here we go. Nope, it's not. Oh, what a tough shot.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender
Ball
did.
right back. There we go.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Thompson
Stay on Curry.
to Durant.
Stuck to him like glue.
5 to shoot for Golden State. To Durant. Thompson trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Green to Curry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose.
Today.
Durant against Porter.
Good defense.
Short jumper won't go down. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Durant to Thompson. To Durant. Livingston to Durant. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Levine. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Thompson to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Porter grabs the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Warriors have the basketball. To Thompson. Cousins. Draymond Green. 3 for 6 now.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Markkanen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
That's going to be out of bounds.
Okay, that looked like it was pushed.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Pushed. That's why he couldn't catch the ball.
To Cousins. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. No good. To Porter. Otto Porter. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Green.
That's right. Keep the defense tight.
To Curry. Green.
They got nothing. They got nothing.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
Rebound for me.
Chicago possession to Wendell Carter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Wendell Carter at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. To Curry. Cousins. Oh, nice swat.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
That's how we do.
Goes to the right side. 4-3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Durant to Shaun Livingston. Screen coming. The shot almost. Chicago with the possession. To Wendell Carter. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Time to shuffle things up. Robin Lopez pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Runner's good there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
The drive right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Another shot won't go either to Curry. Has a chance off the assist. To Markkanen. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the refs, no call. Let him play.
Driving right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume, you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And count the basket inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Markkanen.
Shot that, man. There you go.
It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. It's Steph at the controls. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got backs. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
We need a switch. We need a switch.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Curry into the front court. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Durant misfires. It's no good. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Chicago basketball. And count the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. Ooh, 2-point shot for Curry. No good. Got it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
All right, final 5 minutes. Let's go. shot that, buddy.
To Lopez. Chicago with 4 to shoot. For 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Nothing going here on that drive. Robin Lopez, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he finishes at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Knocked loose. Bulls with the rock. Whoa! What a finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Thompson to Durant. Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Lopez.
Go back. Let's go.
5 to shoot for the Bulls. Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Durant to Cousins. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Robin Lopez. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. Warriors basketball. Curry knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. It remains Warrior basketball.
That's so touch it. Ooh.
Curry cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Carter. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Durant across the timeline. Down a bundle. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
So Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant to Curry. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. To Lopez. Passed it off. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. KD with the rock. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Lopez. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
Yeah, I was not paying attention at all.
To Wendell Carter. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Curry to Green.
Good defense.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA. It's the three.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The Bulls take this one. They've claimed their second ever championship in what was their 5th consecutive NBA Finals appearance. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Go Bulls, we are the champions.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls must be feeling a million different things right now, all of them great. They've done it. That's another postseason in the books, and I'm already dreading the wait for more hoops. See you next season.
Well, 61 points, 31 assists, 17 rebounds, 17 steals, and 2 blocks. Definitely worth an MVP. Well, thank you to all 2 of you that watched.
NBA champions. It's always a thrill when you can go home having claimed the crown, but it's even better when you're a rookie and you handled your business and walked home with the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
You know, I told you at the start of the season that I thought he had it in him to go all the way.
Oh, you did?
I did. I remember saying that.
Oh, really? I remember you saying just a week ago that this was something you weren't sure he could do?
I don't remember what I said a week ago, but I know what I meant.
No, don't even try to claim that. I was behind the 100% of the time. You, on the other hand, were a doubter. Bottom line, the work, the determination, the skill set that this brother brought to the table. I knew he was a rookie who could accomplish the impossible.
I've been very impressed throughout these playoffs. Not only with his play on the court, you could see that, but you could see the work he and the coaches have put in, the adjustments they made on the fly. It's just very impressive.
I believe you now. Just don't come to me acting like you believed in him all along, because we know better.
Well, true believer or not, you can't deny he's an NBA champion.
You know,
now.
it'll be interesting, very interesting, I might add, to see how he takes this and parlays it into another championship.
Oh, you think he's going to do it again?
See right there? See right there? Right there what I'm talking about. The doubt in your voice, sifting through that esophagus. You know, I'm telling you, don't even try it. You're still a doubter.
I would characterize myself as cautiously optimistic.
I'm looking forward to having this conversation with you again in 12 months. And he probably is going to walk home with another championship. We'll see. We'll see.
those changes are saved.
it's no